How do glasses work? Well, there are different classes of glasses. That's number one. Let's just talk very briefly about what the defect is as far as why people need glasses. One is that when light is coming from far away, the cornea and the length of the eye are mismatched. That's called correlation error. And so when you're nearsighted, it doesn't go all the way back. And in order to allow the light to go all the way back, you have a lens which is thinner in the middle and thicker on the edge, and that allows light to diverge before it hits the cornea, and so it comes all the way to the back in focus. When it comes to what's called hyperopia or farsightedness, the problem is that the light will go behind the eye because it's too short compared to the focusing power of the cornea, and in order to take care of that problem, the lens is thicker in the middle and thinner on the edge, and that allows light to converge before it reaches the cornea, so it will move up to the retina where we want it to be. And then astigmatism happens because the cornea is not shaped like a sphere. It is actually shaped more like a spoon, to where it has two focus points instead of one. You'll have light focus up and down in one spot, let's say, or horizontally in another spot, and there's no one clear focus point.
Corneal refractive therapy is an exciting, new, and effective vision correction alternative. It features a uniquely designed contact lens called Paragon CRT that gently reshapes your cornea while you sleep. Paragon CRT makes it possible to enjoy great vision during the day without glasses, without contact lenses, and without surgery.
Hard contacts dried my eyes out during the day, and I got tired of re-wetting them. So I just decided that, I would go with regular glasses, but the glare and feeling like I was looking through tubes. I didn't like that.
I wanted to do something to free myself from having to use contacts during the day, and I'm not a good laser candidate.
I'm an avid mountain biker, and I also compete with horses, both very dusty environments. Contact lenses, not such a great thing. So when I heard about CRT, I thought this is something I'd really be interested in.
Paragon CRT temporarily corrects myopia, known as nearsightedness. In the nearsighted eye, the cornea focuses light in front of the retina, making distant objects appear blurry. When eyeglasses or contact lenses are worn, light is focused on the retina, so you can see clearly. Laser surgery is another way to correct nearsightedness. It permanently alters the cornea and corrects the focal point, producing clear vision. Corneal refractive therapy provides a new option for patients. Paragon CRT lenses correct nearsightedness with or without low to moderate astigmatism by gently reshaping the cornea while you sleep. When the Paragon CRT lenses are removed in the morning, the treated cornea allows light to focus on the retina. The result is clear, natural vision for all or most of your waking hours.
It's based on very sound principles that are very similar to the principles that are used for laser vision correction.
That's me in the hot seat there. Just want to take you through my surgery. So step by step. So first of all, my eyes are already numbed. I'm down on the table, and my feet are up towards the top of the screen. My head's toward the bottom. They start on the right eye, and here's Dr. Shapiro's applying some eye drops. He's going to swab the eye so it's nice and clean, and we're going to move into taping the eyelids shut. or open rather. So that's my bottom eyelid being taped open, and then he's going to come in and tape the top one open. Good one. And of course, then comes the clamp that holds the eye open during the surgery. So I can't feel any of this, by the way. So the numbing drops, basically, all it feels is some dull pressure. I can see perfectly clearly, by the way, on that circle with the red dot. It's what I'm being focused on the whole time. So you can use the loop, and he's going to apply this ink stamp 3 times on where the flap connects with the rest of the eye, so that in case there's something wrong later on, he can line up the flap again correctly, or if the flap comes off, or if there's some mistake. And so those lines will disappear over time, but he can still see them. So here's the mechanical slicer, has this guide, that's the mechanical full blade for the flap, will be applied to this template. So he's going to apply a little bit of solution of some kind, and now here comes the actual blade that will create the flap that will be peeled back before the laser is applied. So you can see it sort of rotating as it's cutting the actual flap. Okay, flap's cut. Here he is. This is my favorite part. Probing the flap. Oh. Yeah, and so everything turns totally blurry at this point, and he's just preparing the surface, sort of a Zamboni, preparing the surface for the actual laser, which is coming up. So this laser, it's locking on still. It's not actually applying any beam yet. It's just locking on. And you'll see the actual laser, these purple pulses that appear in lots of different shapes and durations right there. So 200 plus per eye. And that's what's actually etching. It's vaporizing my eyeball or my cornea during that right there. It's actually creating the wavefront pattern that matches exactly my my curvature. It's just amazing. Okay, that's and this is the ablated surface of my cornea. So you're just going to put the flap back after lubricating it, and then make sure that the flap fits nice and clean. So by the way, this is not real time. I've cut this up so that it's watchable. We're probably 10 minutes into the surgery at this point. Just smoothing it out nicely. And then he'll brush it with the micro sponge, the magic sponge. And making sure the flap's lying nice and flat. So again, I can't feel this at all. But I love watching him come in with the brush. Look how clear that is. So occasionally you turn the lights off, turn the lights back on. So he's just testing where the flap has come to rest here. All right, that's it. Eyeball number 1. So same thing on the left eye. Just